This is some of Paul Prudhom's Magic Seafood Seasoning. Do you use that seafood?
I don't, but I have used some of his products
Yeah.
before. I don't cook seafood and fish.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
You don't
I-
see much of a seafood
It's
person?
not, I'm not a seafood person, no. It's
Does
more, it has
the
more to
oysters and shrimp
do.
bother you?
No,
No.
no. It's just, I just don't know how
Just-
to cook it. I don't mind eating it, I just don't know how to cook.
Well, it doesn't take long to cook the shrimp. Now frying it, I like mine fried a little bit harder than Larry. And the oysters, I can't eat.
Now you
Those
put in some
oysters.
Cavenders.
Yeah,
I do
Cavenders.
use Cavenders quite a bit.
Yeah, and you can taste and see. Okay, and I'm going to put in a little bit of salt. And we'll taste it and see. Let's see, Larry, do you see my sausage in there?
Yeah, so.
Okay, get it out. And this is thyme, right here, seasoning. We'll put a little bit of thyme in there.
Okay, I've got it unzipped here.
I hold it.
Okay,
Got it?
just little pieces of thyme.
We always used to say, if you got the money, honey, I got the time.
That is exactly right. This, I noticed that, not Paul Prudhomme, he's deceased, but who is the one, Larry, that we watch sometime?
John Foltz,
No,
Besh.
Bish. Do y'all ever watch him?
Mm-mm.
Where's the dish?
I forget, we're at home during the day and y'all are, let's see, Larry.
On the Food Channel?
Food Channel. Well, no, it's just on some of PBS shows.
Oh,
Now, let me see here. What we got? A little paprika, not much. But I like to use a little.
We've been to Hungary before.
Where, Hungary?
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
that's Hungarian paprika. We've been to Budapest before.
Really?
We bought some paprika
Mhm.
when we were there.
I think this is sweet, it says.
ever used the smoked?
Yeah. I have some smoked, in fact,
I'll make my rub. I'll put some of that
for
on.
your,
Barbecue rub.
yeah.
The sausages and dooley sausage.
Yeah, where's my sausage?
I got it.
Oh,
Got
okay.
it there?
And I'll tell you what really makes this is when you put the onions and the parsley in. And do y'all use, not parsley, but what's that other, cilantro?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
We
You
love
do?
cilantro.
No, I don't. It tastes soapy to me.
Oh, you know what? That's a genetic thing.
Is it? Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yep, some people that, I read an article about it the other day because I love cilantro so much, I can't imagine other people not liking it.
Well, now see.
And that was in the article that the people who either, I can't remember if it's because you have this gene or you don't have this gene. Whichever case it is, things like cilantro taste soapy.
Well, we used
That's
to
the
eat
exact words they used.
at some of these Chinese restaurants, and I would think they're not washing their hands.
Uh-huh.
You know, that they've got soap on their hands. And that was, I finally figured out that it's the cilantro.
Uh-huh.
But you
Yeah.
like it.
Oh, yes. The more the better.
Do you like it, David?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, see, he don't have the gene, does he?
Or whatever that, what, you either had it or you didn't. I couldn't remember what the case was.
Got to taste again.
One book about the brain, this guy said he tastes round.
Round.
Yeah, it's a very rare thing that occurs in the brain.
I make,
It
What
would
do you
be
do?
Worcestershire sauce.
I make
Whoop. I might have put too
Guacamole?
much garlic in there.
I don't think that exists.
I like garlic.
We like garlic.
Okay.
I make guacamole at home, and I chop up quite a bit of cilantro to put in there.
Really? Well, I'm glad you told me about that gene and this. Because I thought, well, I must not be tasting something right, you know, but it
No,
was just
I'll
so
look it
good.
up. I'll show you. My friend posted it on Facebook. I'll find that article and share it with you, because that was the exact phrase that they used. That
So good.
people think it tastes soapy.
And I see them use it so much.
Because it's good.
Yeah.
For those of us who have
And I'm
don't
so-
find it soapy, it's really good.
Okay, I'm gonna put some Worcestershire sauce in here. Wrong number? See about
No, it was David calling.
that. David?
His name was David.
Oh.
It was AT&T.
We don't have a landline phone,
You
so
know,
maybe we avoid some of these calls because we don't have a landline.
well, you
phone.
see, we had the old, I've still got one of those old dial phones. And the kids, when they come, they absolutely have a ball with it. And one of my little great nephews, he saw it and he made about 6 calls in about 5 minutes. And he just really thought it was something. Let's see.
It was.
I believe it needs a little more.
Let's see here.
Poultry seasoning. Just a little more.
And somebody put a meme up on Facebook and it had a picture of the rotary phone, you know, the kind that hung on the wall. That's the kind I grew up with the
Yeah.
cord that was
Yeah.
about 6 feet long, you know, and the little phrase underneath the picture was like, you know, who remembers when you had to answer the phone before you knew who was calling, and
Uh-huh.
you know, and it's a wonder we're all still alive.
A little more of this. As you taste it, you can tell what you need.
Little bam.
Bam.
Tony Chachere's.
We lived in Mobile for not quite 3 years, I guess, when we had both the kids. And we used to do shrimp boils all the time.
Yeah.
I haven't done one of those in forever. We need to do that.
There's not a military base there, is there?
No, David wasn't. David.
Yeah.
It was during his time when he was out of the
Between.
military, between his two
Where do y'all
stints.
get good shrimp in that area?
We
Well,
don't.
Mobile, you would.
Oh, Mobile, yeah, we could just go down to the grocery
Yeah.
store and, but where we are right now, I haven't really found any good fresh.
Well, you'd probably have to go a little bit.
We could probably look at Market
South.
Basket.
Now, I'll tell you something about your oysters. If you're frozen, it takes so long to get them.
Well, we still have.
I put these out.
2 days ago with her.
I put them in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
Friday morning. Because I knew, you know, how long. What I want to do is, this is zap it in the.
So where do you get your oysters? Where do you get your
There's a
seafood?
place on 28 East, just beyond Super One on the right
Oysters,
hand side
David.
of the highway.
Okay.
And they have, they're open, what do we see?
They're not open
Yeah,
today.
they're open now, but
Oh.
they're open at 10 o'clock. And,
Just put that water in, save that water.
it's the best place, because they get in fresh stuff, they have a delivery. Write this down if you want to.
Okay, I'll take a picture of it.
Okay.
Yeah, David's fine.
So you see them quicker.
Larry, what's it need?
Needs to be eaten,
Oh, needs. Salt,
That's it.
a little salt.
It's salty enough for me, but it may not be. Let David take a taste.
Well,
Oh, swallows. We've got
he might
there's
run
a place in
if it's
Rose
not very
Pine,
good.
run by a family called Swallow.
I
Is
bet it's
there?
the same one.
Yeah, no, see, I've got relatives. Ned, whose last name was,
I have to add
they
the
pronounce it
greens.
Sule, but
Oh,
it's spelled a little differently, but
thank
it's the same,
huh.
you know, it's the same family name.
Okay, let's see.
Well, this is called Swallows.
In fact, there was a
Ooh.
Sule College in New Orleans by the same name
That's
as
good.
my aunt's.
Well, I
That's
think it needs a
S-O-U-L-E-T.
little more salt.
Sule.
Uh-huh.
But I went to
that's
school
myself.
that was in college with the boy's last name.
I tend to
You
oversalt.
probably have quite a few in that area.
And they have a meat market. I haven't
Have
seen
they?
like fresh shrimp or oysters or anything like that in there. It's mostly sausages
Oh,
and things like that. And then you can get chicken and beef and other stuff,
Mhm.
there, but, yeah.
Okay, I know that needs more salt. A little more salt. Get you a spoon and try another. But I tell you
We got one right here.
well,
You got
she-
one right
she
here.
can get
Her
her
own spoon.
her own. And if it needs some more salt.
It's fine to me.
They're closed the month of January, Chris. It's not, in fact, they just started doing that.
Okay.
But I went
It
to
was,
get something, and fortunately, we'd already bought shrimp and crabs, I think, and oysters before they closed.
yeah, they had never closed, it was before Joe and Jim came.
It was right before, right?
Okay.
And see, they usually come in November, had been coming.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
year
because
is
there was
January.
another time that we thought they were gonna come and they
Right.
Yeah,
didn't
that
come
was
up.
in
Yeah.
November.
They used to come right after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It was always around my birthday, but it was a little bit after.
Well, it doesn't take long for that shrimp to cook up, does it?
No, it
not
takes
shrimp,
about,
and the oysters are already done.
7 minutes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so the
The
oysters.
oysters.
So, you,
They're gonna come in last, because it.
This
You
is-
don't need a lot of.
Parsley?
oysters.
Parsley and green onions.
Green onions.
so for the oysters, do you do anything to them? I have never, I won't, other than eating them here in your gumbo, I think I've had an oyster. I tasted, they would get some fried. We go to this restaurant called Cecil's in DeRitter, and he'll get them fried sometimes, and I
Yeah.
think I ate a raw one once.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I've had a raw one once.
So, do you do anything to them? I mean, what do you do to them before you put them in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
And
But
the
it just
juice-
doesn't take a lot of time for them to,
And whatever juice you have, you put that in with the oysters.
Yeah, but strain it because you might get a shell.
okay.
Maybe. It won't hurt. It's protein.
I think it needs a little more Worcestershire sauce.
Needs what?
Worcestershire.
I told you that my daddy didn't like new stuff. And one time my mom made a
Yeah.
quiche, and he was like, I am not eating that.
Quiche, uh-huh.
I like quiche.
Oh, I do
I've
too.
made it a couple of times, but not,
Yeah,
Not
he was
often.
he was not into that.
mine is just regular old quick food.